Well, hello, everybody. How are you? I'm Gabriella. My friends call me Gab. And right now I'm bringing you a interesting little story of something that happened to me the other day in the fast food drive-through line. And it completely changed the way I think about things and flipped a switch in my head about doing business. And it also changed the way that I'll be going through the drive-through line from here on out. Now, you say, Gab, this is a business conversation. And the heck does the drive-through line at a fast food restaurant have to do with business? Well, I have a teenager and she likes her hamburgers. She likes them in a very specific way. And she likes her fries in a specific way. And so for years, we go through the drive-through line and I place my order and it goes something like this. Hello, I'd like a #2 meal with would you like that as a meal? With ketchup and cheese. Would you like that as a meal? Yes. Can I please have that with, what size would you like that? Can I have that with ketchup and cheese only? What size would you like that? Did you get that I'd like ketchup and cheese only? Yes. What size? Can I have that as a medium with what kind of drink? Can I please have an orange? Okay, the total is, can I have light ice on the orange? Okay, the total is, did you get that that was light ice? Yes, and the total is, and it's so frustrating. They constantly interrupt and they don't allow me to place the order in the way that I would like to ensure that there is no onions, no extra stuff. Then half the time the order is not right on the screen and I have to remind them. And even when we still get it right, probably 1 out of 15 times, there's a mistake with the burger. Usually they just grab one off the shelf that has all the stuff on it. And if you're in the drive-through, you oftentimes don't realize till you've pulled out and there's nothing you can do. You can't go back and say, unless you want to go all the way through the drive-through or pull up and park, right? It's gotten to the point where we typically will stop and look at the burgers before we actually leave the drive-through line to make sure, because if it's wrong, then we have to hand it back to them. Well, how frustrating is that? Think about that in business. If you're trying to get your message across and people are not letting you get your message across in the way that you need to share information with them, would like to share information with them and get them to be receptive to what you're saying, that's very frustrating. So the other day, I've been having a conversation with somebody as I've been doing these interviews, and they said something about flipping the script in what they teach people. That wasn't the exact phrasing, but that was essentially what they were conveying. So I'm in the drive-through line and I said, I'm going to try something different. Now, I didn't consciously think this. I just decided to do something different. So as I pulled up to place my order, here's what happened. I said, hello, I'm going to place an order for a meal. And I paused. And then I said, and the person said, okay. And I said, I'd like a burger with ketchup and cheese only. I'd like that to be a medium with curly fries and a Sprite light ice. There was not a single interruption. Then he says to me, so that was a burger with ketchup only. And I was about to say with cheese, and I looked on the screen and it was the type of burger with the cheese already part of it, with the ketchup only. So I said, yes. And he said, and what kind of fries did you say you wanted with that, regular or curly? That was curly fries, right? Yes, that was curly fries. And the drink, you wanted that as a medium for both of the drinks that you ordered? Yes, and light ice. That's correct. Thank you so much. This is your total. Please pull forward. Holy moly. Pretty much the entire conversation was me conveying exactly what I wanted him to hear and him repeating back to me, confirming, and I got to the window and my order was completely correct. It was the best experience I'd had in a drive-through line, and I can't even tell you how long. And of course, having a teenager, you can imagine we probably drive through somewhat regularly. So think about this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I made a change, and I changed how I put my information out there, and the results changed, and I got exactly what I wanted. You can do the same in business. Thanks for listening. I hope you got value from this. We'll see you next time.